I'm going to talk about right brain gifts. These represent four of the gifts that Dr. Howard Gardner identified in his multiple gifts of intelligence theory. But I want to talk about right brain first. The right brain, and your brain, if you don't know, is divided into two spheres. You got a right brain and a left brain. And your right brain is the creative side, the things that come naturally to you and very easily that you were born with. And the left brain is your more linear side, the things you learn as you get older. I'm going to talk about all of the gifts that are involved with your right brain and the left brain. On the right brain, also, what I want to mention to you is that children, babies are born and respond with their right brain, with the gifts that they were born with. Um, Left brain gifts are taught. So in the first 3, 4 years of your child's life, they're really exploring all of these wonderful right brain gifts and looking at developing them. So one of the things I want you to do as a parent, especially as young children, the younger they are, the better your observations are going to be in the long run. But it's never too late to start even for yourself, is to look at the gifts I'm going to tell you about and see how they relate. So on the right brain, I'm doing these in alphabetical order. I'm going to start with bodily kinesthetic. Bodily kinesthetic. That is a right brain gift for children who are born using their body. So I am delighted to tell you I have a beautiful 5-month-old granddaughter. And with me, with all this knowledge I have surely been watching her, and I recognize she has definitely bodily kinesthetic gifts. She's using her body to move around. Well, they do that naturally, but she seems to be a little bit more aware of it. And they're making movements more. So babies, for example, will want to get out of their crib. She's been trying to sit up long before she was able to, and she's been moving in a way. I know all babies do this, but see how they're moving and where their tendencies are, and therefore maybe what their gifts are. I've seen pictures of young babies that are in their cribs and they're just rocking and they're moving, but you just notice that they like to move around more. And it's bodily kinesthetic, which also means they like to touch. Now, this little girl, my little grandchild, loves to touch. She would just, if I had on different clothes, she feels everything. She wants to feel it. And she puts her hands, a little itty bitty hand, and feels it and touches it. So people who like to touch, people who feel, people who, and I'm not feel internally, but take their hands to feel with their feet, and people who like to move around, your athletes, these are your dancers, these are all people who are bodily kinesthetic. They think through the movement of their body. They use their body in their day-to-day activities. And the happiest of them use their body to make their income. If you don't use your body to make your income and you're high bodily kinesthetic, then you will want to use your body for your pleasure, the things that you do for joy. So if you're bodily kinesthetic, keep on moving, keep on touching, and implement that in your day-to-day life, and you'll be a lot happier.